Much better. The topic of conversation today is tilting. Merriam-Webster defines a tilt as a canopy for a wagon, boat, or stall. Obviously, this shows how stupid the average Rocket Leaguer is, desperate to blame their losses on a piece of cloth. Honestly, I'm not surprised based on half the trash that gets spewed out on Rocket League forums. In reality, we all know tilt is so much more than a wagon cover. We've been in that situation where we're in a downward slope that never seems to end, piling on loss after loss. Some of us may even be tempted to end it all and uninstall. If you or a loved one has contemplated or had thoughts of uninstalling, please call 605-475-6968. No one should have to rage alone. So what do you do in that situation? I have some ideas. First of all, taking a break doesn't work. I just tried that and I still suck at Rocket League. So let's try some other things. Most people think the reason they get tilted is because they just don't have the skill to win. Probably a legitimate factor. We all know the only way to have fun is when you're dominating your pathetic opponents. Here's one way to do that. A couple episodes ago, I talked about the double jump aerial, and a few commenters said that's slow AF and I should have talked about fast aerials. Fast aerials are similar to double jump aerials, but instead of double tapping jump, leaning back, and boosting, you jump once, lean back, let go of the stick, then tap A again while boosting. If you jump once, lean back, and don't let go of the stick, then tap A, you'll flip sideways or back or whatever direction you're pulling. So you're going to do that a lot when you first try it. So pause this video and try that. Alright, so now that you realize that one little skill tip isn't going to make you stop tilting, let's try something else. Ooh, let's talk about controller settings. I'm sure this won't be controversial at all. I can't wait for all the comments telling me how perfect my settings are. You know what? I'm going to avoid that controversy by simply telling you it's a really good idea to change at least one thing from the default controls. Imperative, actually. That one thing is the ability to boost and air roll and or power slide at the same time. The default layout does not give you that, since it's really tough to press X and B at the same time, whatever that is on the PS4 controller. I changed air roll and power slide to LB and kept everything else the same. You don't have to use my layout, just change it to something that lets you boost and air roll or boost and power slide at the same time. It also might help you power slide more, and if you're a lower level player, power sliding on a majority of your turns will immediately make you quicker than most of the other guys out there. So there's a little tip that will get you out of bronze. Wow, that was boring. Alright, so even though you got out of bronze, once you get to other players that aren't as stupid, you'll still be tilting. So controller layout settings can obviously only take you so far before your rage consumes you again and you start losing. Like we all know, the real problem is other people, and that leads me to my last point. Nothing sets off a good tilt like some arrogant, hypocrite chat spammer. But shutting off chat is lame. Why shut off chat for the one guy that can't control his idiocracy from spilling onto his keyboard when other people are just fine? I don't think I can help you guys. I don't have an idea for this. So let's look at some comments and maybe one of you idiots can help. Let's see. Whoa. This guy covers his screen with a piece of cardboard when he feels an incoming tilt. Do you know what that means? It's all coming together, guys. The definition of tilt is the part of a wagon, boat, or stall that protects and shelters it from the elements. This man is using tilt to shield himself from tilt. He's fighting tilt with tilt. This is the answer. Get outside and find some cardboard.